I remember that day, not because the sky was different, but because I was. The day you took my heart, I didn't know it would be forever. One smile opened a door I had promised to keep closed. Now every time I think of love, I see you standing there. It was an ordinary afternoon, nothing written in the stars. I was carrying my own thoughts, you were carrying yours. We spoke about the little things, the weather and the day, but something in the way you listened made the noise inside me fade. You didn't rush the moment, you didn't ask for more. You simply stayed beside me when you could have walked away. There was kindness in your silence, there was warmth behind your eyes, and I felt something waking that I had buried deep inside. I had become comfortable with keeping love at a distance. I had built a quiet life where nobody could disturb me. Then you came without a promise, without trying to be perfect, and somehow my careful heart forgot how to protect itself. I went home that evening and your voice stayed in my mind. I tried to brush the feeling off, but it followed me all night. That's when I knew something had changed, something I couldn't hide. The woman who feared falling had already stepped inside. The day you took my heart, something beautiful began. I didn't plan to love you, I simply couldn't stop. You turned a passing moment into something I could feel. The day you took my heart, you made my guarded world real. The day you took my heart, I discovered something new. Sometimes love arrives quietly and changes everything you knew. I thought I was protecting myself, but now I understand. The heart I kept from everyone was waiting for your hands. I remember little details that nobody else would know. The way you smiled when I was nervous, the way you let the silence grow. You never filled every second just because you feared the quiet. You made being close feel easy, and my heart became less private. Days became conversations, conversations became trust. Trust became a place where I could finally be myself. I started telling you my stories, even the ones I used to hide. You never turned them into weapons, you simply stayed beside me. And somewhere in those moments taught me that affection doesn't have to make a scene. It can live inside a question: did you make it home safely? It can hide inside a message sent at the end of a long day. It can be a gentle presence that refuses to fade away. You made me notice happiness in places I had overlooked. A song playing in the kitchen, 2 cups sitting by the window. A quiet evening after work, your laughter down the hall. Suddenly the simplest moments started meaning everything. I don't need to romanticize every chapter we will write. I just want the honest version, the imperfect and the bright. The days when we are laughing, the days when we need space, and the comfort of returning to the familiar warmth of your embrace. Years from now, if someone asks me when my life began to change, I won't describe a grand occasion or some unforgettable stage. I tell them about a moment that looked ordinary then, a conversation with a stranger who became my closest friend. Because you didn't only take my heart, you gave it somewhere safe. You showed me I could love again without losing who I am. You didn't erase my history, you simply helped me see that the past can teach the heart without deciding what will be. So I don't regret the surrender, and I don't wish to turn back. The woman who once feared love now knows exactly what she has. The day is still inside me, quiet, beautiful, unforgettable. One moment, one meeting, one yeah. I wasn't looking for love, I wasn't ready for anybody. Then you appeared, and everything changed. You stole my heart without warning, like a thief in the middle of the night. I never saw your love coming. Now you are the reason I smile. You stole my heart without a warning, and darling, I don't want it back. I had learned to enjoy my silence, kept my feelings behind a door. I told myself I didn't need what I had been searching for. Then you came with that quiet laughter, never trying to impress. And somehow your simple presence made my guarded heart confess. You didn't promise me forever, you didn't say you'd never leave. You just listened when I talked, and somehow made me believe. There was tenderness in your patience, something honest in your eyes. Before I knew what was happening, you had changed my whole inside. I tried to call it coincidence, just another passing flame. But every time I heard your voice, my heart forgot its name. So I stopped fighting what I felt and let the feeling start. You didn't ask permission, you simply stole my heart. You stole my heart without warning, and I surrendered without a fight. You turned an ordinary moment into with me. I remember that rainy evening, we were talking underneath the roof. You said something so ordinary, but your smile revealed the truth. I watched the rain run down the window while the whole world faded away, and I realized I was falling with every word you said. Since then I've noticed little things I never noticed before. The way you remember my stories, the way you wait beside the door, the way you know when I am tired before I ever say a word. Some kinds of love arrive so softly that their arrival isn't heard. Now I find myself imagining places we have never been. Morning coffee, lazy Sundays, your laughter filling every room. It's funny how a guarded woman can become this open-hearted, all because someone walked into her life and stole her heart. You stole my heart without warning, and I surrendered without a fight. You turned an ordinary moment into the beginning of my life. Now every little thought of you has a sweetness of its own. You stole my heart without warning, and somehow made it feel like home. You stole my heart without warning. Now I don't wanna be free. If loving you is losing control, then lose it with me. Maybe love was never meant to arrive with trumpets sounding. Maybe it lives in quiet moments, in the comfort of being understood. You taught me that affection doesn't always need grand displays. Sometimes it is simply staying and making room for someone's days. You never tried to change my story, you never judged the things I've known. You met me where my heart was standing and gave it space to grow. Now I can laugh a little louder, dream a little further too, because somewhere along the journey I found courage through you. And if anyone should ask me when my heart began to change, I won't remember one exact second, one perfect date or place. I'll just say that somewhere between your kindness and your smile, I stopped guarding my heart and let you stay a while. So if you ever wonder what you've really done to me, you gave a woman who feared falling a reason to believe. You made romance feel possible without making promises too soon. You brought a little tenderness into every afternoon. I don't know what tomorrow holds, and I won't pretend I do, but I know what my heart feels whenever I'm close to you. Somewhere between the unexpected and the beautiful unknown, you became the person I don't want to live without. So keep the heart you captured, keep it safe and keep it true. I wasn't planning to surrender, but I don't regret choosing you. What began without a warning has become my sweetest heart. You didn't just steal my heart, darling, you awakened it. Maybe I was waiting without knowing I was waiting. Maybe my heart knew your name before I ever knew your face. And now I understand, some love doesn't knock, it simply walks in. You stole my heart without warning, like a thief in the middle of the night. I never saw your love coming. Now you are the reason I smile. You stole my heart without warning. smiled like I was strong, but I wished you'd stayed right here. Now every road feels different, every night remembers you. You walked away with my heart and took my quiet dreams with you. That evening felt so ordinary, the kind that passes without a trace. We stood beneath the fading sunlight, trying not to show too much upon our faces. You said I'll see you soon, and I nodded like I knew how to carry on with my life after standing close to you. I watched your footsteps slowly disappear beyond the street. There was something in that moment that made my heart miss a beat. I wanted to call your name, but my voice refused to rise. So I let the distance take you while I hid the tears inside. I thought goodbye was just a word, something temporary and small. I didn't know how much your absence would echo through it all. Your laughter stayed inside my memory, your perfume stayed in the air, and when I reached for yesterday, you weren't there. That night I understood what I couldn't say before. You weren't just someone leaving, you had become so much more. Somewhere between our conversations and the moments we had shared, you became part of my world, and I wasn't prepared. You walked away with my heart, though you never asked to take it. I gave you something precious, and I don't regret the giving. Now distance has a language only lonely people know. You walked away with my heart, and I still feel it when you go. You walked away with my heart, but you left your love behind. It lives inside the quiet, at the edges of my mind. Maybe someday you'll return, maybe life will lead you home. Until then I'll keep believing love can cross the miles alone. I find you in the little things, the song you used to sing, the smell of rain upon the pavement, a photograph from spring. Sometimes I laugh at memories before the sadness finds my eyes. It's strange how one person can become 1,000 little signs. I still remember how you listened when I spoke about my fears. You never tried to fix my sadness, you simply stayed near. That kind of understanding is not easy to replace. So even when I meet new people, I still remember your face. But I'm learning not to live inside the just to hear you say my name. Then I remember love is freedom, not a chain around a flame. If your journey needs a different road, I won't curse the path you choose, because loving someone deeply doesn't mean you get to hold them. I hope the world is kind to you. I hope your dreams come true. I hope somebody sees the beauty that I always saw in you. And if you ever feel alone, remember what we had. Not every beautiful connection has to end by turning back. Maybe we were meant to meet, to change each other's lives. Maybe you were meant to show me that my heart was still alive. And maybe I was meant to learn that love can leave a mark without destroying everything it touched inside my heart. I never got my heart back. Funny thing about you, I thought you were only passing through, but somehow you left with something I can never replace. I never got my heart back the day I gave it to you. I searched for it in lonely nights, but found it living with you. Maybe that's the sweetest loss I've ever known in my life. I never got my heart back, and I don't want it tonight. I used to think that loving someone meant giving pieces away, so I kept my feelings carefully locked behind what I wouldn't say. Then you came with your gentle patience, never forcing me to reveal all the fragile parts of my story, all the things I was afraid to feel. You made me laugh at ordinary moments, made silence feel comfortable too. There was no grand declaration, just the little things you would do. You remembered what I told you. You noticed when I wasn't fine, without even asking for permission. You slowly became part of my life. I didn't notice when it happened. There was no dramatic sign. I only knew that when you weren't around, something felt missing inside. And one evening looking at you, I finally understood the heart I had protected for years was already yours for good. I could've walked away, I could've kept pretending, but something in your presence made my defenses start ending. So I stopped asking where we'd go and listened to what was true. I hadn't lost my heart at all, I had simply given it to you. I never got my heart back, darling, that's okay. You took it with your kindness and carried it away. I never got my heart back, but I found a better truth. Some things are worth surrendering when they belong with you. I never got my heart back, it's somewhere in your care. And every time you smile at me, I know it's still safe there. So if you wanna keep it, you can keep it all tonight, because the heart I gave you feels perfectly alive. There are things about our love that I never never thought I'd find the comfort of your presence, the peace inside your mind. You don't need to fill the room to make your presence known. Even sitting quietly together makes the whole place feel like home. I love our little conversations, the ones that wander everywhere. From dreams we had as children to the future we might share. Sometimes we laugh until we're breathless, sometimes we simply sit, and somehow every version of us feels like the perfect fit. You taught me that deep affection doesn't have to be loud. It can live inside a glance that separates you from the crowd. It can be a cup of coffee, a message when the day is long. Quiet, I believe in you when you feel you've got it wrong. That's the kind of love you gave me, the kind that doesn't need applause. It found me when I wasn't searching and changed what I thought love was. I never got my heart back, and darling, that's okay. You took it with your kindness and carried it away. I never got my heart back, but I found a better truth. Some things are worth surrendering when they belong with you. I never got my heart back. It's somewhere in your care, and every time you smile at me, I know it's still safe there. So if you wanna keep it, you can keep it all tonight, because the heart I gave you feels perfectly alive. If someday we face a season when the road becomes uncertain, I hope we remember this beginning and the trust behind the curtain. Love will have its complicated days, that's something we both know. But real devotion isn't measured by how easily things go. It's found in choosing conversation when silence would be easier. It's learning one another slowly, becoming kinder and more sincere. It's making room for imperfections without making love feel small. It's knowing that the person beside you is worth standing through it all. So I don't need a promise that nothing will ever change. I only want the courage to grow with you through every stage. Let us become older versions of the people we are today, still curious about each other, still finding new reasons to stay. Maybe one day we'll look backward at the years we have survived. We'll remember how unexpectedly this beautiful love arrived. We'll have stories no one else knows, private memories of our own, little chapters of a life that we created on our own. And perhaps I'll tease you gently. Do you remember when we met? You'll smile and shake your head at the life we hadn't started yet. I'll tell you that my heart was guarded, that I didn't trust love then. You laughed because you somehow knew you'd get through to me in the end. So no, I never got my heart back, and I wouldn't ask for it, because the person who received it has treated every piece with care. I thought I had mastered the art of hiding my feelings. Then you looked at me, and somehow you saw everything. You captured the heart I tried to hide, found the love I kept inside. I built my walls so carefully, but you found your way to me. Now I don't need pretend. You saw my heart and loved me again. I became good at looking fearless, good at saying I'm alright. I learned how to change the subject whenever love came into sight. There were stories from my past I didn't want to explain, so I wore a smile like armor and kept walking through the rain. Then you came without demanding any answers from my soul. You never tried to break my silence, you just made the silence whole. You noticed every little change behind the smile upon my face, and somehow I felt comfortable enough to show my softer place. I don't know how you recognize the woman underneath my pride. Maybe love has its own language, maybe your heart heard mine inside. All I know is that your patience made my defenses disappear, and the heart I kept protected started wanting you near. I could have kept pretending that I didn't feel a thing, but your kindness reached a place where I had locked away my dreams. So I opened one small window, then another followed through, and before I knew it, my hidden heart belonged to you. You captured the heart I tried to hide without forcing open any door. You found the part of me that nobody had reached before. You captured the heart I tried to hide, and I don't feel afraid tonight, because you didn't take my freedom, you simply made me feel alive. Ooh, you saw me, the real woman underneath, and instead of walking away, you gave my heart a place to breathe. Now I can tell you when I'm worried, I can tell you when I'm wrong. I can sit beside you quietly and still feel that I belong. I don't have to dress my feelings in a language they don't know. You have learned the little signals that I never used to show. There are mornings when I wake up and I wonder how it changed, how someone I barely knew could make my whole world rearrange. Not with diamonds or grand gestures, not with promises too wide, but with ordinary tenderness that slowly reached my hidden side. You make me wanna be more honest, not because you ask me to, but because the love you give me makes honesty feel safe with you. I can laugh about my weakness, I can dream without disguise. You didn't just capture my heart, you helped me recognize my own. You captured the heart I tried to hide without forcing open any door. You found the part of me that nobody had reached before. You captured the heart I tried to hide, and I don't feel afraid tonight, because you didn't take my freedom, you simply made me feel alive. Ooh, you saw me, the real woman underneath, and instead of walking away, you gave my heart a place to breathe. I used to think that being guarded was the safest way to live. Now I know that love can strengthen when you trust enough to give. You taught me vulnerability doesn't mean that I am weak. Sometimes courage is allowing someone to see the tears you keep. So if your own heart has its shadows, you don't have to hide them here. Bring the things you've never spoken, bring the doubts you cannot clear. I won't ask you to be flawed, like a friend. Because what we have is deeper than the excitement of a start. It's two people slowly learning how to open up the heart. And every layer that we uncover makes me grateful that we met. I don't fear what you may discover. There is nothing left to protect. If tomorrow brings us changes, let us meet them honestly. If we grow into new versions, let us grow intentionally. I don't want a love that freezes just to keep its perfect shape. I want something strong and living, something beautiful that can evolve. Let us keep asking each other what the other truly needs. Let us celebrate our victories and be gentle when one bleeds. Let us never lose the friendship that became the roots of this. Because beneath the deepest romance is the comfort of being seen. You captured what I buried, but you never made it yours. You simply gave my hidden heart a reason to unlock its doors. And now the woman who once hid can finally say with pride, I am loved for who I really am, and I have nothing left to hide. You didn't rescue me, you reminded me I was never broken. You didn't complete me, you gave me courage to reveal who I already was. You captured the heart I tried to hide, found the love I kept inside. I built my wall so I spent so long trying to be strong. Then your love taught me that surrender can be beautiful. My heart surrendered to you. No battle, no reason why. I simply stopped resisting when I looked into your eyes. My heart surrendered to you, and now I finally know, somewhere between fear and love, I found the courage to let go. I had made a quiet promise that I never fall too deep. I had watched too many endings leave their memories to keep. So I measured every feeling, kept my distance when I could, never letting anyone get closer than they should. Then you came into my world with no pressure and no plan. You never tried to win me, you simply showed me who you are. There was honesty about you that I couldn't turn away from, and slowly all my reasons for protecting me were gone. You didn't ask for forever, you didn't ask me to decide. You just gave me something genuine and let me choose my side. I thought love meant losing myself, but you showed me something new. I could give away my heart and still remain completely me. One day I looked around and realized I wasn't afraid. The walls I built for years had quietly begun to fade. There was no dramatic moment, makes ordinary life feel beautiful. Every day my heart surrendered to you, and I don't regret a thing. You brought a softer meaning to the love I used to fear. My heart surrendered to you, like the tide gives to the sea. I stopped fighting what I felt and let you come close to me. My heart surrendered to you, not because I had to stay, but because your love convinced me there was nothing left to hide away. If the world should ever test us, I won't measure love by ease. I will measure it by kindness, by the effort that we keep. I want us to remain curious, still discovering who we are, still making room for differences instead of keeping score. I don't need a love that's flawless. I need one that's honest and alive, one that knows when to be gentle, one that knows when to compromise. I want laughter after long days, quiet mornings without plans, and the freedom to be human while still reaching for your hand. Because surrender isn't weakness, and devotion isn't chains. It's two people choosing freely to grow through joy and pain. And if I choose you tomorrow, let it be because I can, not because I have to, but because I truly want to. Maybe years will change our rhythm, maybe life will rearrange. We'll discover different dreams and watch familiar seasons change. But I hope we'll keep this feeling, that first courage to be true, the beautiful realization that I could trust in you. I once believed that opening would leave my heart exposed. Now I know the deepest love is where vulnerability grows. There was a part of me I thought nobody would ever know. Then you came along and somehow understood. You found the love I kept hidden, buried underneath my pride. You reached the room inside my heart, where I kept the doors locked tight. Now I don't have to hide anymore. You found the love I kept hidden. I had 1,000 little reasons not to let somebody close. I knew how quickly beautiful things could become the ones that hurt the most. So I became my own companion, learned to carry every weight, and convinced myself that loneliness was simply part of fate. Then you started asking questions that nobody asked before, not about the things I own, but about what my heart was for. You noticed when my laughter wasn't quite the same as usual. You could hear the things I didn't say, and somehow that felt beautiful. You never tried to force an answer, the same. Now I tell you when I'm frightened, when I'm hopeful, when I'm tired. I can speak about the future without feeling undesired. There are nights when we say nothing and the silence still feels warm. There's a certain kind of comfort in knowing I'm not alone. You taught me that a relationship can be gentle without being weak, that a person can feel powerful and still have tears to speak. I don't have to hide my softness just to prove that I am strong. With you I can be completely me and still feel I belong. Sometimes you catch me staring and you ask me what I see. I smile because I'm remembering who I was before you found me. I see a woman who was careful, who had forgotten how to dream. Then I see the woman standing here, and the difference is amazing. You found the love I kept hidden, and you treated it with care. You didn't laugh at my emotions, you simply met me there. You found the dreams I stopped believing, you awakened something new. The love I thought was gone forever was waiting there for you. You found the love I kept hidden, now I wear it like a song. I spent so many years believing that my heart could not belong, but you changed the way I see love, and I'm grateful that you came. You found a woman underneath and loved her just the same. I don't want us to become a story trapped inside one season. I want the kind of love that grows because we give each other a reason. Let us learn each other's changes, let us welcome every phase. Let us never stop discovering new affection in familiar days. When you're uncertain, I listen. When I'm distant, ask me why. Let us choose the honest conversation instead of letting silence decide. I don't need grand declarations, I need truth when life gets real. That's the kind of love that gives a guarded heart the strength to heal. And if one day we look behind us, we'll remember how it started. One person carrying a secret, one heart carefully guarded. You didn't rescue me from loneliness, you gave me something more, a reason to unlock the places I had closed and ignored. Now the love I kept hidden has become the love I show. Not because you've changed who I am, but because you helped me grow. So if you ever wonder what your presence means to me, know that you found a part of me I thought nobody would see. You didn't break my walls, you waited until I was ready to open them. You didn't demand my heart, you made me feel safe enough to give it. You found the love I kept hidden, and you treated it with care. You didn't ask me to be perfect, you simply met me there. You found the dreams I stopped believing, you awakened something new. The love I thought was gone forever. You never came looking for my heart, but somehow you walked away with it. You were the thief who stole my heart, no warning, no disguise. You slipped into my quiet world with kindness in your eyes. Now every beat belongs to you, and I don't want it back. You were the sweetest little thief, my heart has ever had. You arrived without an invitation, just another face among the crowd. I remember hearing your laughter above the voices talking loud. There was nothing extraordinary about the evening at the start, but one conversation with you left fingerprints upon my heart. You had a way of making ordinary things feel worth remembering. You asked about the songs I loved, the dreams I kept imagining. Most people want the easy answers, but you listened when I spoke. You made me feel that being honest wasn't something I should fear. I didn't notice you were taking pieces of my loneliness away. You stole a little every evening, then returned as a brighter day. By the time I understood it, there was nothing left to hide. My heart had crossed the distance and was already on your side. I searched for an explanation, but love doesn't need a clue. Sometimes a heart recognizes what the mind hasn't figured through. So I stopped trying to catch you, stopped pretending I was strong, because somewhere in your laughter I knew where my heart belonged. You were the thief who stole my heart, and I caught you in the act. You took my fears and left me whole, and I don't want them back. You were the thief who stole my heart, but your hands were gentle too. If this is what it means to lose, then let me lose myself in you. You stole a little piece of me with every smile you gave. Now I don't want my heart returned. I like the way you saved it. There were mornings when I'd wake up wondering what you'd say. I'd find myself checking my phone before I even start my day. It wasn't just the butterflies, it wasn't just desire. There was something deeper growing, something steadier than fire. You became my favorite conversation, the person I could call, not because I had a problem, but because I wanted to share it all. The silly little stories, the things that made me proud, the disappointments I would normally keep buried in the crowd. You never made me feel like I had something left to prove. You allowed me to be complicated, allowed me simply to be me. And that was when I realized what your real gift had been. You didn't only steal my heart, you made me trust again. You were the thief who stole my heart, and I caught you in the act. You took my fears and left me whole, and I don't want them back. You were the thief who stole my heart, but your hands were gentle too. If this is what it means to lose, then let me lose myself in you. You stole a little piece of me with every smile you gave. Now I don't want my heart returned. I like the way you saved it. Maybe real love isn't dramatic, maybe it doesn't need a stage. Maybe it grows between two people as they slowly turn the page. It's learning what makes someone laugh, knowing when they need some space, and finding little ways to bring a little sunshine to their day. I wanna know you shared, the places you would love to visit, the things that make you scared. I want to see you when you're tired, when your plans don't go your way, and remind you that you never have to face those moments alone. If your heart has been disappointed, you don't have to hide that pain. You can bring it to my doorway, and we'll give it room again. I won't promise perfect answers, I can promise I'll be real. Sometimes love isn't fixing someone, it's simply staying while they heal. So here's the truth, my little thief, you got away with quite a price. You walked into my life one day and changed the way I recognize the difference between being wanted and being truly understood. You gave me something I had missed, a love that feels genuinely good. I used to guard my heart so closely, afraid of what love might demand. Now I find myself imagining a future with your hand in mine. Not because I'm losing freedom, but because I finally see that the right kind of love can make a stronger version of me. So keep the heart you capture, keep it somewhere safe and warm. I don't need to call the police, I won't report you for the crime, because if stealing my heart led me to a love that's true, and darling, take it proudly, I choose the same thief twice, caught red-handed with my heart